Guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to be testing out a few products that I picked up from Colourpop. Now if you don't know, Colourpop and Sephora, they collab together, so you can find Colourpop products at Sephora. I think they have like 2 palettes. These are the 2 palettes that I have right here, and they have single eyeshadows. First thing I'm going to show you guys is 3 highlighters, and this is the packaging, so it says legit AF. So this is around $20 something, and these are the highlighters. This is a Super Shock Chic highlighter. So this one is whipped. I'm going to swatch it. Oh, this is so soft. This is so soft. And this is my first time trying out any highlighters from them. So the next one is Over the Moon. This one is very light. This is the lightest. This one has like a purple sparkle on it. Whoa! Oh, this one is different. The other one I'm gonna swatch for you guys is Spoon. This is it here. 2 are my favorite. I'm not sure about this one. Sure what I'm gonna use it for, because I don't know. So these are the 3 lipsticks. They have another set, but I only picked up these. I think this is gonna look better on me, so I picked up these 3. I don't remember how much for these, but I'm going to swatch them at the end of the video for you guys. The first palette is Semi and Precious. These are $26. It's a little bit overpriced. They usually go for $16. This one is my favorite palette. If you are a fan of knowing the names of the shades that you're going to use, they have them in the back of the palettes as well. So both palette has the names of the eyeshadows in the back. I don't care for the names, so if you like that, you got it in the back of the palette. Palette is the Golden State of Mind palette. You get 15 shades in this palette. This palette really disappoint me, because I think that if you use your fingers you will get a better payoff. The brush is a no-no. Don't use your brush for any of these things. If you're gonna use your brush, please use a Fix Plus. I think that's gonna be better. So pretty in the palette, but when you swatch it as its own, I just don't like it. It's just, some of them are very chalky. So I'm gonna use one of these transition colors from the Modern Renaissance palette. Let's see, I'm gonna go with this color here. I'm just gonna place this just to get like a guideline of what I'm doing. But I want to see how this works, because this is just pigments and I want to give this palette a try. So I'm just going to focus on this palette, and if I want to go in the other palette just to get a darker shade, I will do that. Alright, so I'm going to use this brush from BH Cosmetics. This is one of the flathead brushes. Now the colors are very pretty, don't get me wrong, but so let's see if it works good with my wet brush. I'm gonna go in with this color. It's not even picking up good with the brush, so I'm gonna place it in the middle. So far it's looking really good, but it still picks up too much with the brush and it's a bit chalky, but I feel like it's best to just pat it in. I think that's gonna be much better. I want to put another color on top of it to see how it will look. So yeah, this looks pretty good when it's wet, so I'm gonna go back again. Looks really good. I like this color. It's not really working. What's going on with this one now? Alright, let me see. I'm still not really liking it. It's just because there's a lot of fallout and it's very, very patchy. So you do need to work very careful with it. I'm gonna go back into my Renaissance palette and I'm gonna take the same color that I used for transition and I'm just going to place it on top again, just a little bit, and blend it out. We're gonna go into the semi-precious palette. I'm gonna go with this color. I'm gonna take this color here and I'm gonna place it on top of it. Tear dot, I'm gonna use this bright color. My lashes is somewhat on because they never stick when I want them to. It's time to try out the highlighters. I'm not sure which one that I want to try. This one is really light. This is Over the Moon. I think using your finger is gonna be better. Yeah. But it has this purple undertone that is really scaring me because I never use anything like this. So I'm going to be very careful with this. So I'm just going to put a little bit here. I like this. Oh, this is crazy. So this is what it looks like. I really do like this. Really, really pretty. So the last thing that we're gonna try out is the lipsticks. I'm looking at these lipsticks and they look the same. I have this one. This is from the Karuchi collection. This one is Contessa, I believe that's the name. And this is Charming. But one is a little lighter than the other one. You guys could see that. So let me tell you which one it is. This is Contessa. And this is Charming. So if you have this in your collection, you don't need this. This is Misbehaving from the collection. And in my collection, I have Panda. Maybe one is lighter than the other, but you could get away with both. This one is Panda. Panda is this one, and this is Misbehaving. They dry on matte to me. You don't need this if you have either one. So this is Catch and Fills. I'm gonna start off with this one first since I have this in my hand. I'm not feeling this color. Make me look, it's really pretty, but not for me. I don't like it the way it look on me. So alright, so these three lipsticks, I really do like them. Beside the glitter for this one. This is charming. This is not really my favorite. I won't even reach for this too often. The Golden State Mind palette, which is this, is very hard to work with these if you don't know how to. The first row is very patchy, and I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This is the first row, and you guys can see like it's really patchy. The colors are very pretty. Like, if you're gonna use this just like this with not wetting it, just be ready for a lot of fallout. They are all patchy. You just have to be careful of how you're going to be using this. If you're going to use it, please use your fingers first. This is the last row, and this is what I love. I know it's a little darker than the other shades, but this is what I like to use on my eyelid. I like this palette better. So we're going to start off with this color here. This is why I like this palette so much. The colors are really beautiful, and that green color right here, oh, so beautiful. All these colors in this palette are very pigmented. I love them. I would suggest you get this palette and the highlighters. The highlighters are really pretty. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.